Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Joe Boo, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Joe Boo Sports Report. Because without you guys, well, you know, this thing just wouldn't be happening. Now, of course, it's Monday, and as always, I'm as excited as can be because tonight, 9 o'clock Eastern, we will be live streaming with you guys, the fans, talking about what else? The Dallas Cowboys and the draft that is only a few days away. And I got to tell you, this draft is important. I mean, it's really important. This draft could set the tone for our season and determine on whether or not it will be a success. We were very fortunate that last year's draft definitely turned that team around. You know, we got a running back that replaced the production that we had gotten from DeMarco Murray and even took it up another level by not turning over the ball a lot. We ended up getting a young stud quarterback, you know, in Dak Prescott in that draft. But it wasn't just those two guys, because if you got those two guys in a draft alone, you're in really good shape. But to get Anthony Brown, you know, although you got to wonder about that tattoo. Great idea, the chip on the shoulder, just the execution on it, a Ruffles potato chip. I mean, I was thinking, you know, like a chip of wood, you know, but then again, I'm a woodworker, so what do I know? But hey, like I said, maybe that chip will be even bigger chip now that people made fun of it. But back to the draft. The Cowboys pretty much brought in almost exclusively defensive players. And hopefully that means that they are looking to draft defense. Although it's the time of year where you don't want teams to have any clue as to what your real moves are. So, was all that smoke and mirrors? Will the Dallas Cowboys just say, you know what, we're good with the defense the way they are, and let's just kind of go all out and get like an offensive stud? That's the great thing about the NFL draft. You really don't know what the real plans are for anybody. So we'll have to kick back, relax, and see where it goes. And as soon as we know who are going to be Dallas Cowboy players, we will start working on getting player profiles for you guys. Now, I was thinking, you know, the Joe Boo Sports Report isn't about me. It's not about Joe Boo. It's about all of us together. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some kind of a draft contest. I'll buy a draft hat, Dallas Cowboy draft hat up there in Philadelphia. And what we'll do is we'll do a contest to who's going to be the first pick for the Dallas Cowboys. And we'll get all of you guys to comment and figure out who you think the first pick will be. And the winner, of course, will get a draft hat from Philadelphia. So that's what I'm working on right now. Hopefully later this evening I'll have a video up on that, exactly what the rules and everything are for it. So other than that, there's not too much else going on. There was one other thing. Jason MaCortny. Somebody had posted on the channel here that the Cowboys are in negotiations with him. Now, I was fortunate enough to meet him and his twin brother that plays for the Patriots. And they are great guys, you know, in the community and things like that. They do work with United Way, and they give back, and that would be a great addition to the team. However, you got to be careful what you read and believe and pass on. Because I heard that, I was like, hey, that'd be a great move if we could sign him. And I'm just looking and looking and looking and looking, and I can't find anything about it. So I, you know, sent a message back to this person and said, hey, where did you see this? Because I'm not seeing it anywhere. And it came from a site called Sports 360, which I had never heard of. And as I'm looking through the site, the web page doesn't quite interact real well. You know, when you go to About Us, you're not getting anything about them, where it's located or any information on them. You know, not even a bio. So, you know, great clickbait. Great in theory. So be careful what you read and believe, because there's always going to be a lot of misinformation. People will set it up and, hate to use this term, but it's like fake sports news. So one thing I always try and do is, before I put stuff out there, I try and find 2 or 3 different areas that are all talking about the same thing, because I don't want to give you misinformation. So as always, friends, I hope you guys have a great Monday. And I will see you tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern for live streaming as we get ready to do the Benet Emery show. And it's been 3 years that I've been doing that show. Man, time flies. Well, Joe Boo, we got 3 days of work and then we're off to Philly. I'm Mark Holmes. This is Cowboy Joe Boo, and thank you guys for watching the Joe Boo Sports Report.